even two. Jaywalk, batting 250, and pulls this one foul toward the first base dugout.
All right, welcome back to CM's Garage. We are back in the garage with what I believe is a working 1962 Sapphire I by Bendix Volkswagen radio. So we're gonna bench test it today. We've got the radio itself. You've got your speaker wire. There's two positive wires that come out of the side of the radio. I believe this one is for the illumination and this one is for the power to the radio itself. On the back, we've got our antenna connection, which we are going to borrow Herbie's antenna here. I'll run an antenna cable from Herbie's antenna to the back of the radio, and we'll hook our ground up here. I've just got a very basic 5-inch speaker, the size that would go in a Beetle, and then I've got a 6-volt battery down here. I'll use the jumper cables to connect to the battery and the positive cable here, and then to the ground on the back of the radio. So let's hook it up, see what it does. Before we hook up the new radio, just want to show you the Sapphire I I've got in here in Herbie. This one, unfortunately, I bought and it did not work. So it is just kind of in here, you know, as just for show. But I do have the illumination working. If you go back to some of my older videos, you'll see a video on how I wired that up. You can just hook up, these are 6-volt radios, but you can hook up the illumination because it's a completely separate circuit with 12 volts as long as you use a 12-volt bulb. So currently I have this hooked up to 12-volt illumination. And of course, like I said, the radio itself doesn't work. I went ahead and bought another cheap, inexpensive Bendix up here, hoping it might work. I've got it up on my shelf, and that one didn't work either. So I have a third one here that I think is going to work. I bought it, the guy said it works. So let's cross our fingers and see what happens. So what you're looking at is you're in Herbie's trunk here, and those are the fittings that come through, or the connections that come through the side of the car. So I'm gonna hook up the antenna cable to the inside of the car here. Now we're gonna grab the other end of the cable right here and put it into the back of the antenna jack. All right, now we're gonna take the speaker wires here and connect those up. Right, so now at this point, all we need is power. Got our negative cable here and positive here. So we've got the other ends of the positive and negative cable. So we'll do our positive connection on this wire and our ground to the back of the radio. It's as simple as that. Now we go ahead and cross our fingers and hope it Hope it works.
The stage, and they've got dancing.
Look at that.
Behind her. Yeah, adults all dressed. Oh, it's on TV too?
Foxes, yeah, Foxes got it on right now.
I guess they're making fun of us. We can't do better than dancing
Yeah,
frogs.
I did see this clip. It's like this, yeah.
Got our volume.
No, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
For over 50 years, Brendan Brock.
Violence than ever. You know what? There are good organizations, good people of all faiths that are joining together to support Israel in their time of need. I mean,
I can't hit a 3-run home run as Walt takes strike one. Count is even to Jaywalk, batting 250, and pulls this one foul toward the first base dugout. 1-2 on Taysom Walk.
And yesterday just couldn't find that timely hit in the fourth, and you have to think you're hoping at some point you get that opportunity to create that timely hit today.
A couple of times. Got a home run from Jackson Willits, loaded the bases with one away, and then that was it. As you said in that fourth inning, as Walk takes down and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jason Walk, the junior from Ackworth, Georgia. 267 hitter last year, 13 doubles, 18 stolen bases, 9 home runs. And he shoots this one into left center field, kind of a tailing line drive, diving, laying out his long go to center or the alley in left center field. There's a lot of room out there. 405 to straightaway center. The lines are 330 to left and 320 to right as Kevin Johnson stands in and whacks the first pitch foul. Sooner third baseman 0 for 1 today.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and ABC's 75th anniversary, we actually put a video together and cite that very thing in Oklahoma becoming a right-to-work state. All of those aspects were actually
Whatever. And this whole thing about all the women and all.
and it's just sad. But with that said, and with Israel and say you are not alone, and
But at the top of the 5 hour, because we got a lot on the State of the Union, but
Go actually 15 clips.
we actually haven't made so much we need to start. But this was interesting in committee today. This is clip 1. Mark Wayne Mullin was in committee. Bernie Sanders kind of
Got snarky.
got snarky, and Mullin got snarky back, and he was right on this. It's a good point. Go ahead.
How dare us look at science? Oh my goodness. Science is supposed to be perfect.
so you can do to help is greatly appreciated. ifcj.org. That's ifcj.org. I want to spend some time, and I play a lot of cuts throughout the program today because I think some of you might.
Buttons work nice.
ESR copiers aren't just copiers. They're smart devices that can scan, print, fax, and email your documents with ease and security. Even better, they're backed by RK Black's award-winning service team that is built on nearly 70 years.
Well, there you go, guys. A working 1962 Sapphire I Bendix radio. I'm not sure if this radio was restored. I'd have to open it up and look. But it works really well. Everything's functioning well. So somebody probably refurbished it. Really hard to do. I looked into it when I had the 2 original radios that I had bought and they didn't work. Very difficult to find parts and any information unless you're like, you know, savvy with old radio equipment. I didn't even really know where to start as far as removing components, doing testing and troubleshooting. there's just not a lot of information. I think you know, it's kind of a dying art. Most people, you know, either throw a new radio in, something that runs Bluetooth. So the desire to restore an AM radio is definitely a dying art. The guys that do it are probably older gentlemen who don't particularly care to or know how to put info on the internet. So you're just kind of left to your own. So to find one that actually works, I know is pretty rare. So pretty happy to get my hands on this one. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll probably end up putting this radio into the 64. I know I want to run the engine with 12 volts, but maybe there's a 6 volt. I can probably look into doing a 6 volt step down converter. Maybe even running like a separate 6 volt battery for just the radio is a possibility too. So thanks again, guys. Just a short one. Thanks for coming back to the garage. We'll see you guys in the next video.